Number 15. My child got traumatized. I am a mother of 12 and I let my children play Fortnite. That was a big mistake. So me and three of my children were playing some squad and I bought them the battle pass. They were so thankful, but we went into a match and one of us found a ugly skin. It had blonde hair and the default uniform. They all said, "Haha, you're so ugly, stupid default." And I laughed. The default made them bend over and stuck his blue pump inside of their buttholes. My children screamed. I was so scared that they'd be traumatized, so I turned their Xboxes off, and the next day, I saw them all in conga line, sticking their wee-wees up their brother's butthole.
Number 14. The bush. I was in top 25 and I was running by the river and I saw a bush and I thought it would be a good idea to camp in it. So I went over to it and then about 15 noobs came out of the bush and they all killed me with their shotguns.
Number 13. The truth behind Fortnite. I recently unlocked the Zoe skin and it killed my family while I watched. Number 12. The noob. So I was playing Fortnite and then I saw a noob and I gave him a gun and we danced together. Then we got separated and then I saw him again. When there were 3 people left, he was being attacked. So I went in and killed the attacker. But the noob was badly wounded, so he handed me his revolver and told me to kill him. So I reluctantly pulled the trigger and won the game. I am still sometimes haunted by the faint sound of the revolver shot and the noob dance in the middle of the night.
Number 11. I won but at a price. I went to Fiverr and bought a person and carrying me for $100 to 100 wins. And it was a gamer grill. Her YouTube channel was the Lord Liquor. You should subscribe. She is in the description and at the end of the video. So we played a match of duos and she's on the Nintendo Switch. And she had 41 kills and I said, if I get 10 kills, will I get free memes for life? And she says yes. So I download hacks and instantly kill everyone. I had 14 kills and she had 41. She said, I'm not really a grill. This is all a prank. You got pranked and killed me. I'm writing this in a coffin using my dad's leaf pewter. Help me, I'm still conscious.
Number 10. The gamer shot. So I was playing Fortnite and I gamer shotted the scrub with my hunting rifle. And then he messaged me on PlayStation and told me to 1v1 him. And then I said, bring it on. And then he didn't respond. And then I had my friend over for a sleepover and my parents were left to have sex in a motel or something. So then we were playing Fortnite and I heard a knock on the door. And it was midnight. And I looked out of the window and then I got my head blown out by a guy with a real sniper rifle.
Number 9. The disappearing man. I was in a Fortnite solo when I saw a man. It looked like he was using a bandage. Then he suddenly disappeared. All that was left of him was a bush. I went towards it and I got one tapped by the hacker with a common pistol. He did take the L while he was one with the bush.
Number 8. The V-Box. So I was watching my favorite YouTuber, Ali A, when I saw an ad for free V-Bucks. So I clicked on it and it said that I get 10,000 V-Bucks if I would just put my address in, my Epic Games username and password, and my social security number. I put all my information and I went to bed. I woke up in a warehouse and then there was a man that was bald and had long latex gloves and gutted me and stuffed me with V-Bucks.
Number 7. The skeleton. I went into a match of Fortnite and I saw the skeleton trooper. He was scary, so I jumped off the map and I'm dead now.
Number 6. The disc. So one day I was on the sidewalk and there was this sketchy hobo that said he would sell me a disc for Fortnite, and so I bought it for him for 80 United States dollars. I got home and I tried to put the disc in my 1991 Super Nintendo, but it wouldn't fit.
That's what she said.
So then, I went over to my laptop and put in the disc. The screen went black, and then a boxing glove came out of the screen and knocked me out. I woke up in a dumpster with the hobo, and he injected me with something so I couldn't move. Then he molested me and killed me, and then he ate me and hid my remains in a garbage bag. Number 5. The Monster of Moisty. Hey guys, my name is Rich Richardson, and I get bullied a lot. But anyways, I like this game called Fortnite, and I have all the rare skins, like the Rust Lord. But anyways, last night I was playing, and I was in Paradise Palms, and I heard a faint noise, but I couldn't make out what it said, so I got closer, and I was in this place where Moisty Meyer used to be, and I saw an onion in front of me. And then I could hear the noise again. Ogres are like onions. So I kept going further and farther, and then I found a shack, and I looked in a window, and it was Shrek, and turned around and said, "What are you doing in my swamp?" And then I was frozen in shock, and then Shrek started running at me, and then I unplugged my Xbox, but nothing happened, and then I unplugged the TV, and it stopped. Anyone who reads this needs to contact Epic Games and tell them to bring Moisty Shrek Swamp back. Number 4. The Laugh. Hello, I am John, and this is my story. So about a week ago, I started playing Fortnite Battle Royale, and something scary happened. I was in the lobby, and I saw a black skin with a purple head. He made a creepy laugh that sounded like a donkey. I got scared, so I turned out my PC and never played Fortnite again. Number 3. Black. Hey, what's up, ballas? It's your boy Leggy P in the house. So recently, he's been playing the game called Fortnite every night until 3 a.m. because that's when the gold chains is on the TV. Gold Chains is like a really dope show about Ball of Legends, like myself. But anyways, so I was like playing that Fortnite, and then there was this boy that I saw, and he looking like that dope Desperado skin, but his skin was all black, and I ain't talking about myself. I'm talking like black. So then it's shooting him with my guns, and he won't die. Dude, so I used that Rifty Fang. Or whatever's it be called. And then I'm in Shifty Shaft, and the Desperati is there with me, and I turn to Runny. And I turn to Runny, and then all the exits are blocked off. So I turns around at a dead end, and there that boy is, and he has a sharp carrot, and he stabbed me with it. And then I woke up at my homie's house, and he telling me that I smoked too much weed. Number 2. Fortnite killed my son. I was playing some Fortnite inside of my room with my son, who was on PC. He had the Cuddle Team Leader skin. We just killed a squad, and we heard an explosion. I saw his Cuddle Team Leader put off her first suit and got fully nude. My dick got hard, and so did his. My star started tickling his pickle. "Stop that!" I said, but he refused and said, "Dad, this is my moment to shine." He touched the monitor, and I saw his hand become fairy, and his penis grew the size of my body and broke our roof. He put out a loud moan and said, "Dad, it's worth it. Don't be sad." He gets grabbed into the TV screen, and the cuddle team leader does the worm while he does ride the pony. Yeah, we're OGs. Deal with it. Sunglasses emoji. They have an intercourse when they get shot from behind by a sniper. Then I get pulled through my PC screen, and I am now the guy holding the sniper. A default. I killed my son without even knowing it. I'm writing this story on the computers and tilted towers. The storm is coming. Number 1. Victory Violet. I'm still learning Fortnite, but this was too scary to not tell. Once I was playing squads with her dog. Her name was Violet. Was Violet. We got into the top 10, and all the people were next to each other, emoting except us. My dog said, "Don't worry," and dabbed. She ran in with a suicide vest and killed them all, including her. She died in real life. I broke down and cried. Then I woke up, and it was all a dream. So I went to play Fortnite squads with my dog. We got into top 10, and all the people were next to each other, emoting except us. My dog said, "Don't worry," and dabbed. She ran in with a suicide vest and killed them all, including her. She died in real life. I broke down and cried. Then I woke up, and it was all a dream. So I went to play Fortnite squads with my dog. We got into the top 10, and all the people were next to each other, emoting, except us. My dog said, "Don't worry," and dabbed. She ran in with a suicide vest and killed them all, including her. She died in real life. I broke down and cried. Then I woke up, and it was all a dream. So I went to play Fortnite squads with my dog. We got into the top 10, and all the people were next to each other, emoting, except us. My dog said, "Don't worry," and dabbed. She ran in with a suicide vest and killed them all, including her. She died in real life. I broke down and cried. Then I woke up, and it was all a dream. So I went to play Fortnite squads with my dog. We got into the top 10, and all the people were next to each other, emoting, except us. My dog said, "Don't worry," and dabbed. She ran in with a suicide vest and killed them all, including her. She died in real life. I broke down and cried. Then I woke up, and it was all a dream. So I went to play Fortnite squads with my dog. We got into the top 10, and all the people next to each other were emoting except us. My dog said, "Don't worry," and dabbed. She ran in with a suicide vest and killed them all, including her. She died in real life. I broke down and cried. Then I woke up, and it was all a dream. So I went to play Fortnite squads with my dog, and we won the game with 0 kills because everybody died. The victory screen said, "Victory Violet," but it was all a dream. A year later, I still have 0 wins. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the Lard Licker, who helped me write half of the stories. He's truly a man, unless he's a woman. I guess we'll never know. And then, on the right side, we will see Nibberflabbit, also known as Nibs, which is way more autistic, who narrated some of the stories. So make sure to subscribe.